What's going on, people? We are here today to talk about some bass stuff. Nice 4-string. Look at it, admire it. Anyway, what we're talking about when it comes to bass is how to use the bass to embellish chords. Like your guitarist is strumming, whatever. How to use your bass to make the progression sound more interesting. How to use different embellishments. There's a few things we're going to talk about, like arpeggiating, the so-called 5-6-1 pattern, going down a fourth. You'll see what I mean when I say that. And walking lines as well. So, first of all, I'm going to start you off with a sample. Our first sample sounds like that. For anyone who cares, those chords are A minor, D minor, G, and C. And of course that goes twice. Now, there's a couple of things I could do as a bassist to make that sound more interesting. First of all, I'll show you the Arpeggio Method, which goes something like this. Going through that twice. That's arpeggiating a power chord. And put it together with that sample, if we can stop the humming. Put it together with the sample and it sounds something like this. You can also arpeggiate using triads, so of course for a minor triad you go 1, 4, 3 on the next string, 1 on the low, 4 on the low, 3 on the next. And major, when you get to G and C, would be root, third, fifth, 2, 1, 4. 2 would be your middle finger, which I'm not going to flip you guys off. 1 would be this, 2, 3, 4. So that's the explanation of that. And of course it's because A would be the 5th note on the low, E, so that's where I'm going to start. 5th fret on the low, E, so that's where I'm going to start. So let's try arpeggiating triads now. And there's a couple of other methods, like the, like I said, descending fourths. Which derives from that power chord method, or rising fifths. Up a fourth, down a fifth goes to the same note. So let's see that in action now. So there's that. I didn't talk about 561 yet, but I'm getting tired of that sample, so let's try a different sample that sounds something like this. For anyone who cares, it's D for 2 measures, G for 2, A for 2, G, A, 1 each, back to D. So, simple progression. Again, I can play arpeggio pattern. I could do the 5-6-1, which sounds something like, let me turn myself there. Because you're going 5, 6, 1. If you say that D is 1, E would be 2, F sharp would be 3, G would be 4, A would be 5. 1 down to 5 to 6, which is B. 5, 6, 1, 5, 6, 1. So, if I'm on the 5th fret of the A string, I go back 1 string on the same fret, up 2 frets to 7, back to the 5th on A. 5, 6, 1, 5, 6, to the next chord, which is G, 5th fret on D, also known as the 2nd string. Again, 5, 6, 1, 5, 6, to A, which is 7th fret on the 2nd string, the D string. 5, 6, 1, 5, 6, back to G, 5, 6, back to D. So now put it together with the sample recording of the guitar, and you get something like this. And then, of course, our other previously mentioned patterns as well, arpeggios and whatnot. So let's try that. Let's try arpeggios. Yeah, I went the other way that time because you can also play G, 3rd fret of the low E string, also known as the 4th string. 3rd fret of the 4th string is G, if you can see me. And then you just do your major triad arpeggiation. Or you can go up to the G on the 5th fret of 2nd string, and you wouldn't be wrong either. Yeah. And what other methods did I say? 5-6-1, arpeggiations. You can also do the power chord or down a 5th, down a 4th, up a 5th. Like this. Yeah. Kind of sounds country. Like you get yourself a drummer who knows what they're doing, these bass techniques, and boom. Magical band. Find yourself someone who can sing decently, and there you go. Or you can go up a 5th because it's the same note anyway. And so on. And again, same note because down a 4th, up a 5th is pretty much the same thing. But that will be that. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you learned something. If you're interested in learning bass, then maybe I'll continue. But for now, I am out of here. Goodbye.